Alright guys, so today we're going to be training some legs and we got squats on the menu. So I'm going to share with you guys my warm-up routine that I do prior to squatting, so that way everything's firing and I'm ready to go. So I do have my booty band. So this is Team Big Booty Bands. Again, this is a company that Laura and I designed, and very proudly happy to be using it and share it with you guys because we worked on this product for over a year and just to get the resistances right. And as you guys can see, we got donuts and lightning. Donuts for me, that's my, I don't know, I just love donuts, as you can tell. And then lightning is part of Lauda's brand too. So Team Big Booty Bands, here we go. I'm gonna show you guys a little warm-up routine prior to squats. So what you wanna do is put the band just above the knees, and you wanna have your feet at roughly your squat position. So for me, it's just around hip width. And we're just gonna squat down nice and controlled. Again, these aren't for speed, this is for quality. So the resistance of the band is gonna wake up your glutes and really get them on, start firing. So I do 10 bodyweight squats, and then next what I'm gonna do is a quarter squat position while keeping tension on the band. And I'm just gonna do 10 side steps to the right and then 10 side steps to the left. So I do that little circuit 2 to 3 times, and man, it'll really get your glutes on fire and primed and ready to start squatting. And now it's time to prime the central nervous system. So I'm gonna start with just the barbell. I'm gonna do 12 reps here. And this is just to improve blood flow and just get used to the movement pattern. If I was to just do the bar and then throw 315 on, the weight is gonna feel extremely heavy. So I highly recommend you guys warm up properly before we hit our actual working sets. So today's rep scheme is gonna be 4 sets of 5 reps with heavier weight, obviously. So I'm gonna do the bar here for 12 reps. Again, this is just to get my full range of motion down, focus on positioning, and then I'm gonna add some weight. So I'm gonna go up to 135, and I'm gonna do 5 reps on each one of these warm-up weights. So I did 5 reps at 135, 5 reps at 225, 5 reps at 315, and then this is my first working set. So I have 335 pounds on the bar. So this is roughly 75% of my 1 rep max. And again, so now my nervous system is nice and primed and I'm ready to go. So again, if I was to just jump to the heavier weights, the bar speed would be much slower because my body is not ready for that heavier weight. So again, I cannot stress it enough, guys. Definitely take your time warming up, and you always want to keep tension in your core when you are warming up. So that was the first set. Next set, we do have 360 pounds. Again, I'm going to go for 5 reps here. And again, so for the squat, I'm going to take a nice deep breath, brace my core, send the hips back while braking at the knees. And I'm trying to keep that barbell over the middle of my foot. So I'm just basically maneuvering my body to keep that bar path straight up and down. So any deviation, if it goes forward, if it goes backward, that's gonna really throw me off and make me off balance. So again, I'm really trying to focus on keeping everything nice and tight, controlling the barbell, going straight down and then straight back up. And so here is my third working set, and I do have 380 pounds on the bar. And again, I'm really trying to keep my core nice and tight, and I don't use a belt unless I'm squatting around like say 90 to 95%. And obviously for 1 rep maxes, I like to wear a belt. But previously I never wore belts just because I wanted to keep my core as strong as possible. But as I do get older, I really want to stay injury free, and the belt can really help that. It just really keeps the core a little bit tighter as you can push your abdominals out, and it just kind of creates that extra abdominal pressure to prevent any shifting. And here we have the last and final set, set number 4. We do have 400 pounds on the bar, and to be honest, I was definitely really intimidated. I haven't squatted 400 in quite some time, and I was just thinking, maybe I can just stop at 3 sets of 5 and we'll just call it a day. And honestly, I was like, maybe I'll just do 3 reps with the 400. But I got to 3 and then realized I could keep going. As you can see, I'm resting a little more at the top, just making sure I'm staying tight and I'm ready for that heavy load out of the hole. So again, core nice and tight and really driving with my legs out of the hole, giving everything I got. And I believe this was the last rep here. And yeah, this one was definitely mental as well as physical. So Really stoked, got it done. And again, that was a PR. All right guys, pretty stoked. Just hit 400 for 5 reps. That is a PR. Now, I mean, I've hit 425 for 3. I've hit 405 for 4, but actually hitting 400 for 5, that was a PR. So pretty stoked on that. I do have some other leg accessory to finish up, but I don't know if I'll have time. It's 9:10 right now. I do have to coach at 9:30, but all right, let's see if we can get this done. So next up, I did some Romanian deadlifts, and I like to use straps for the Romanian deadlift because my legs are much stronger than my grip, and this just helps me really lock it into position. So for the Romanian deadlift, again, you want to keep tension in your core, soft on the knees, send those hips back while sending that bar vertically up and down over the middle of your foot. And again, I really love the Romanian deadlift. It's a great exercise for the hamstring. And again, nice and controlled, do it about a 2 to 3 second negative. I'm not just letting the weight fly down. So you always want to be in control. That'll help you create more time under tension and make you feel more confident with the weight as well as your technique. So we did 3 sets of 10 reps with 270 pounds. And then I finished up with some walking lunges. I used the 70s for 3 sets of 10. And again, that was 10 reps per leg. Again, nice and controlled, full range of motion, letting that back knee tap. So I walked out about 6 steps and then turned around and walked back 4 steps. So that was my leg training. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Then I had a post-workout shake of 50 grams of protein, 50 grams of carbohydrates, and then I coached the 9:30 class, and that was my morning. All right guys, so just got back from the grocery store and picked up a few staples that I like to have when I'm dieting. So usually when I'm dieting, I like to have volume. So you want to be full, and the best way to do that is with fiber. So we do have sweet potatoes, we got blueberries, spinach, broccoli slaw, carrots, and some butternut squash. So typically I like to add this into like a stir fry with some rice. It really adds a lot of volume there, like rice, meat, and some broccoli slaw. Butternut squash, this stuff is super low calorie. Again, a really good food to have when you are dieting. Sweet potatoes are great, complex carb, plenty of carbohydrates as well as fiber. And then baby carrots, these are a great snack. I like to have these with some PB2 or regular peanut butter when I'm just on regular macros, but when I'm dieting, PB2 and some carrots are a great snack. And then blueberries, spinach, I like having little salads as well. Blueberries and strawberries are typically like the lowest calorie fruit. And so yeah, those are just some staples, but I'm gonna put together a meal and I'll show you guys that shortly. All right guys, so check it out. We do have lunch, looking super delicious. So we do have 712 calories, 66 grams of protein, 76 grams of carbohydrates, and only 16 grams of fat. So we got 170 grams of chicken thighs, 85 grams of broccoli, 100 grams of carrots, 294 grams of sweet potato, and then I took 2 servings of PB2, mixed a little bit of cashew milk in there, drizzled it on top, and there we go. So big solid bowl, and this is gonna keep me full for a while. So lunchtime, currently 12:30. So good. And OGs know, sweet potato with peanut butter, that's my jam. But also, peanut butter on chicken is very delicious as well. Don't knock it till you try it. But, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy this, and then I gotta get some work done on the computer, and we'll be back shortly. All right guys, just going for a little walk right now. It's currently 3 p.m. with Zoe, and so I still am gonna get in 10,000 steps daily. Sometimes it's a little more, sometimes it's a little less. But when we diet, we get lower on energy and we tend to not wanna move as much. Therefore, our non-exercise activity thermogenesis is much less. So again, I'm still gonna shoot for the goal of 10,000 steps daily. And also, this is just gonna be a 2-week mini cut. It's gonna be short, it's gonna be sweet. Get in, get out, and then get back to the grind. So, I mean, obviously I'm staying on the grind, but calories right now, they're gonna be right around 3,000 to 3,100. And I feel right there would be the pretty sweet spot where I won't be too hungry. I'm normally eating about 3,800 daily, 37 to 3,800. Again, sometimes a little more, sometimes a little less. And then on the weekends, I'm still having like pizza or donuts or whatever I want. So I would say on average, my calories are probably around like 4,000 or something like that. So I'm gonna have these lower days during the week, and then on the weekend, I'll probably just do one cheat meal or something, so that way I can still enjoy myself and then get back on track. So just gonna go check some mail. I just finished up the Buckeye Brownies video, so that is live, so be sure to check that out. And yeah, I got my client coming at 3:30. I'm gonna train him in the garage and probably have a snack pretty soon. So it's currently 3:30 p.m. I'm gonna have myself an apple. So this is a Fuji apple, and I love putting salt on it. So this is actually Redmond salt. I just put it in this container. It's super delicious. If you guys haven't tried salt on your fruit, give it a try. It's amazing. So good. All right guys, so I'm gonna have myself a little snack. It is currently 6:09 p.m. So I'm gonna do 200 grams of Fage Greek yogurt, 1 serving of Jello pudding mix, and then also 100 grams of blueberries. Yeah, so this combination of the pudding mix mixed in with the Greek yogurt, it almost makes it like a cake frosting. Super good. Mix it up. There you go, now check out that consistency. Thickens it up a bit. It's literally like frosting. And there we have it. Wow. That is so good. You guys gotta try this. And seriously, let me know what you think, because that flavor combination of like the tardiness from the Greek yogurt, along with the sweetness of the Jello pudding mix. And also they have like a bunch of different flavors. They have like banana, cheesecake, chocolate fudge, vanilla, all kinds of different flavors. So you can get creative, different fruits, and give it a go. But I'm gonna enjoy this, and then I'm gonna get some dinner going, and I'll show you guys what we got. I'm your what? What am I?
My lord.
Lord.
Watching Bridgerton and they always call themselves, oh, thank you, my lord. Like they said. Now that's embarrassing. Oh, but like this. Hi, lady. Dampierre. Say.
Hello, Mrs. Dampierre.
No, lady.
Hello, Lady Dampierre.
My lord.
That's so funny. Alrighty team, we do have supper, so check it out. Nice, solid, big bowl. It's gonna keep me nice and full. So we do have 170 grams of ground beef, 100 grams of the broccoli slaw, and then that entire packet of rice. I also did put 45 grams of mixed nuts in there, and plenty of salt. And I also did add crushed red pepper too, so. Red pepper.
Crushed red pepper.
Super good. So the rice was a garlic and olive oil flavor, and that combination with everything here is great, along with the crushed red pepper because I love spice. And then the nuts add a little bit of a crunch. Delicious. But all right, time to enjoy this, and then I'll be back for the nightcap. So good.
I told him that he should call his snack an appetizer.
Yeah,
Because he just
I guess my Greek yogurt and blueberries was an appetizer. And now it is time for my nightcap smoothie. So I got 50 grams of frozen kale, 100 grams of frozen mixed berries, 1 scoop of casein protein, 32 grams of peanut butter, and then 16 ounces of water. Blend it up and then take that down, and seriously, that gives my stomach the extra expansion to make me feel nice and full before I go to bed, because I like to go to bed feeling nice and full rather than hungry. Dieting and being hungry going to bed is never fun. So this little smoothie, it's lower calorie and a lot of volume. Well, alrighty guys, that was a full day of eating while on a cut. Now that is how I like to do things. I like to eat a little less in the morning. Basically I had like liquid for carbs to train, you know, just enough to get me through, and then I have my first like real meal around like noontime. Plenty of veggies, plenty of fiber, so it keeps me full throughout the day. Have a snack or two, and then I like to save a lot of my calories for dinner. As you guys saw, I had the Greek yogurt with blueberries, a big old bowl of rice, beef, veggies, and then a smoothie to finish off the day. So I am very satisfied, my stomach is full, and I can go to bed happy. So total macros for the day, we do have 82 grams of fat, 344 grams of carbohydrates, and 225 grams of protein. So that's basically where my macros are set for. So right around 225 grams of protein a day. Carbs are right around 340 to 350, and then fat's like roughly 80 to 85. Now I don't have to be super strict and hit the numbers spot on, but I like to be in the general ballpark. You know, as long as I'm right around 3,000 to 3,100 calories, I'm still in a deficit. And on Sundays, so Sundays, like I'll probably do some intermittent fasting and just not eat for a good amount of the day and maybe just have one big meal, or maybe even I'll throw in a 24-hour fast here and there. So there are many ways to create a calorie deficit in order to lose body fat, and fasting is a good tool to use to make us feel like we're eating more food because it pushes all that food into a smaller window. So hope that makes sense, and hope this helps you if you are looking to start a cut or looking to lose some body fat or whatever. But also, if you guys are interested, I do have an app that does have a full meal plan. It gives you a full week of meal plan, so you have a different meal plan for every single day, so that way you don't get bored. Also a full training program as well, and it's been helping a lot of people and been having a lot of great results. So if you guys were interested in that, I will leave the information in the description box down below. And yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today. But overall, super solid day of eating and solid day of training. I'm really stoked on the 400-pound back squat for 5 reps. So I'll take that. And then yeah, until then, I think that's gonna be it for now. So I'll definitely do another update video coming soon, maybe next week or something, like, you know, 1 week into the cut, tell you guys how I'm feeling, how my training's going, all that, body weight. And so this morning I was 208.4. But before I started this cut, I was roughly 209.8 to roughly 210. I was usually right around 209.5 or 8, right around that general area. So just by restricting a little bit, I've already lost about a pound. Now again, that is not pure body fat. So carbohydrates do get stored in the body as glycogen, and with every 1 gram of carbohydrate comes 3 grams of water. So that's why a lot of people think when they do the keto diet, they lose so much body fat. But you're really just losing a lot of body water and a lot of glycogen out of the muscle. So like if I started the keto diet and I was on it for say 3 days, I could probably lose like 5-6 pounds in those 3 days, maybe even more. And a lot of that's just like glycogen leaving the bodies, but it's not pure body fat that you are losing. So just wanted to clear that up for you guys, because some people think that the keto diet is like almighty of diets, but it works well for some. But I personally like to have carbohydrates in the diet so I can continue to train intensely and keep my strength and all that. But hope you guys did enjoy. There was kind of a lot of information at the end, but again, I like to help you guys, and I'm sure you guys do appreciate it as well. And if you do, please hit that thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and let me know what you think. But that's gonna be it for today. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.